Ignorance is bliss, unless it's anything like this. It's Rhyme and Reason 733. There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why you're alive. Hey there, Tony here, and I'm talking about ignorance today. Hey, that sounds like a fun subject, doesn't it? Let's talk about some ignorance. They say ignorance is bliss, but I got a couple of questions about that. First, who are they? And second, why do they say that? But never mind all that right now. There's one way ignorance will be anything but bliss. And, I think I'm going to just get right into a song that addresses this, talking about the King of Hearts.
Working it out, they say they figured it out. You hear them blatantly shout, they don't need no savior. So full of pride, they say your life is inside. Don't need some prophet who died and rose again to save you. Grinding their axe for all their love and attacks. So don't you give them no facts, because their minds are made up, making no sense from either side of the fence. But still you'll get their 2 cents worth in a golden tin cup. Wonder what made their hearts harden. Why do they think that they're God? I pray they can have the veil lifted, see their religion is flawed. There are no permanent bonds apart from the King of Hearts. So they're dreaming it up, they keep on scheming it up, and then they're blowing it up in unsuspecting faces. Groundwork is laid, they got it made in the shade, but there won't be lemonade in some eternal places. Closing their eyes, they walk right into the lies, but every person who dies will have their eyes wide open. By then it's too late for all the people who wait. You just can't enter the gate with all your earthly hoping. Wonder what made their hearts harden. Why do they think that they're God? I pray they can have the veil lifted and see their religion is flawed. There are no permanent bonds apart from the King of Hearts. All their sleep and they still just come to this. I guess I'll remain where they are while ignorance is bliss. Closing their eyes, they walk right into the lies, but every person who dies will have their eyes wide open. By then it's too late for all the people who wait. You just can't enter the gate with all your earthly hoping. Wonder what made their hearts harden. Why do they think that they're God? I pray they can have the veil lifted, see their religion
Yeah, there are a lot of people out there thinking that they're working it out, they got it all figured out, and they'll even boldly shout, they don't need no savior, and they're so full of pride. You know, June was so-called Gay Pride Month, and they say your life is inside. You know, it's you. It's all about you. They don't need some prophet who died and rose again to save them. They don't need all that. They got their salvation worked out. And have you noticed they're always out there grinding their axe for all their attacks in the name of love? And so you can't give them any facts because their minds are made up about it. You know, they don't make any sense from either side of the fence, but you're always going to get their 2 cents worth in some sort of a golden tin cup, like the lyrics said. But I'm always wondering, what made their hearts harden? Why do they think they're God? And if I'm going to try to emulate my Creator, if I'm going to try to be good, He said there's none good but God, but He wants us to, you know, be better than the world. So if I'm going to be good at all, I need to pray for the veil to be lifted from their eyes, their heart, so that they could see their religion is flawed. And the way they believe and the way they act out in this world, those people who hate God, it is a religion. And they need to know that it's not a permanent one if you're going to be apart from the King of Hearts. The King of Hearts, of course, is your Creator. So hope you enjoyed that song, The King of Hearts. Got a little bit of a heavier message than what you normally hear in Christian music on the sugar-coated Christian radio stations. I don't sugarcoat it in my music. Try not to anyway. Thank you so much for tuning in and giving an ear to my take on things. I hope if you have some sort of opinion about it that you'll share it with me. You can always send it to me in an email, tony@tonyfunderburk.com. Or you could comment on the different posts that you'll find on tonyfunderburk.com. And that's also where you can go to the merch tab, get yourself that fine t-shirt that says, Life has rhyme and reason because God made you.
There's a rhyme and